and a converse, and which something that I have sort of used as a rule of thumb for my life, comes from the Russian writer Alexander Solzhenitsyn. He wrote a famous essay just before he was deported from Soviet Union. And the title alone is enough as a guide. The title is Live Not by Lies. And the lesson he is trying to impart is, at that time Soviet Union was authoritarian, you could not speak, you could not organize yourself. So Solzhenitsyn advises that even if you do not have the courage to protest, even if you don't have the courage to organize and bring people on the streets and bring a revolution, he said, the least thing you can do is not support lies. So that's the title, Live Not by Lies. And I hope some of you on this machines, as you receive today, will go online and search for Solzhenitsyn and read the essay. That's our hope. Although, looking at my children, the hopes are often dashed, and they all sort of gravitate to these very attractive and seductive social media sites. But the reason I quoted John 8:32, the truth will set you free. The truth as I see it, and of course you can disagree, other people can disagree with it, is that in Pakistan we have reached an impasse, a sort of stagnant point in which every system that we have has not only become obsolete, it has stopped delivering for the people. So our systems of governance, the structure of our economy, even our democracy, it has reached an impasse. And so my fondest hope for the students who are receiving laptops, but even those who are not receiving laptops, is that with these fresh eyes and this tremendous resource of information that you have, you will see Pakistan with your fresh eyes and not be, as someone said, the fondest hope of a slave is not freedom, it is to own another slave. To not be a slave and to hope for freedom. And look at our society, and that's why, although being an engineer myself, I'm a great proponent of the arts and the humanities and social sciences, because that's where fresh thinking regarding our society is going to come from. It might not come tomorrow, it might not come 5 years from now, but eventually these young men and women that are coming out and who are armed with these machines and these technology and this information, someone somewhere, and that is actually the real reason these laptops are being distributed by Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif. That, Canade College is getting 23 laptops this morning. Maybe one of them will use this machine to revolutionize our thinking on how we empower women. Because in most cases, as I said, the easy part has been done. The nostrums are obsolete. You have to think beyond the nostrums to see how we take the next step forward. Because we have to empower women not in Lahore, but also in Lasbela. It is easier to empower women in Gujranwala, but what about Gwadar? So all these things of using the state, how to do it, does the private sector or individual citizens will have the agency and the enterprise to be able to do this. But what I can tell you is, it is a terrifying but also a liberating truth that in 2023's Pakistan, everything is up in the air. Democracy, society, governance. The responsibility that I have held for the last 15 months, it is a grave question of how to manage this tremendously consequential and complex sector called the power sector. I have at the power division in the ministry, we have a room full of reports. But again, my hope for you, ladies and gentlemen, that using these machines, you will be able to answer for us, or if you become a policy maker yourself, inshallah, T.S. Eliot's question, who asked, where is the knowledge in this information? And where is the wisdom in that knowledge? So although it appears to me most of the time I am, blue sky dreaming. But ladies and gentlemen, to the recipients of the laptops, I hope they will be able to find the wisdom in that knowledge. The information is right there. It's no longer an issue. The barrier has been broken, it's crossed. But you have to find for us how to run the country, how to run the economy, how to fix all these very complex and difficult questions. And were they easy, they would have been solved long ago. These are complex questions. So the easiest part is to simply say, the government is incompetent, the government is corrupt. But what I'm trying to impress upon you is that there are serious, logical, administrative and rational reasons that the country is not moving forward. So I hope you will find us this wisdom. I also hope that you will commit yourself, no matter what your opinion might be, to Pakistan's democracy. Maybe when you have also crossed, like me, the age of 50, you will realize, it might seem today decades hence, but it will come. But I can tell you, I can only tell you, because as Keats said, no truth is truth to you until you have experienced it. So I have experienced it, and the experience is this country will only go forward with democracy. There is no other way. So our only challenge is not to go into this debate about democracy and authoritarianism. The debate is how to refine the democracy, how to improve the democracy, how to make it serve better for its citizens. So I hope some of you, again, using these machines, will start to read about political philosophy and think about these very crucial ideas about Pakistan's federalism and what does federalism even mean. So all these things which I have faced with, and today I made a very sort of philosophical speech. Somehow Canade has rubbed its magic on me, so I'm here. So once again, congratulations to the recipients of these laptops provided. This is something that you saw in the documentary also, that the Prime Minister has been at it for many, many years. And again, as I said, these are not expenditures or grants or gifts. We see it as investment into Pakistan's future and to enable those who want to be a part of this future, to enable those who want to be one of those who build and not one of those who burn. Because burning is easy, building is hard. Burning is an event, building is a lifelong process. So this is my last and final fond hope that all of you will choose the party of builders, not the party of burners, and take this country forward. Many lessons we have learnt in 676 years, but there is so much more to learn. And today, by receiving these thinking, dreaming and learning machines, I hope that you will be part of those who will build Pakistan in the future. I'll end by quoting, this is very traditional, but the poetry is non-traditional, by Allama Iqbal. He said that तेरी दुआ से कज़ा तो बदल नहीं सकती, मगर है ये मुमकिन कि तू बदल जाए. तेरी दुआ है कि तेरी आरज़ू हो कबूल, मेरी दुआ है तेरी आरज़ू बदल जाए. So my prayer for you, ladies and gentlemen, is for your wishes to change, your dreams to change, and change towards being a full, equal citizen of this country, a citizen who thinks, a citizen who can distinguish between truth and untruth, who can distinguish between propaganda and reality, and by doing so, of course, live not by lies. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Pakistan Paindawad.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chief Guest. It was indeed a motivational